It's almost time. I keep missing the hour back here. Every single time I do, I swear. But yeah. Thank you, Spruce, for the heart puff. These are all clocks, yes. This is at Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. About a half hour from Atlanta. And yeah, this happens every hour as long as the lights are on in the shop. Because a lot of these ones, especially these musical ones that I've been sort of like zooming in on, they have night sensors or light sensors that shut the clocks off at night. But yeah. So, what's the pink one sound like? You were just hearing it, actually, if this is the pink one you're talking about. it was just playing Someday My Prince Will Come. It's pretty though. There's green and blue ones as well. They're hard to find. All of the colors are hard to find, but yeah, they got them at Champs. They're really pretty. I used to have the green one. I'm kind of looking for the pink or the blue one. But yeah. It is playing Capalia. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Doesn't do anything, but it sounds cool. That was the CTS Heirloom clock and the pink color, so it's CTS Heirloom Pink. But yeah, I pulled this one out yesterday, I believe. Maybe the day before. I think yesterday though. Let me hear them all sound at the same time again, please. If you stick around for another 55 minutes, they'll all go off. I could go around and press demonstration buttons on a bunch of them. If you so do desire this, I will make your dreams come true if everyone else wants it to. But yeah, this is a cool one. There's so many different kinds and so many different just types of clocks in here in general. We got the grandfather clocks, of course. This weird one over here with an hourglass. And if you turn this little thing here, whoa, if I can get it. It works. Yeah, it's weird, but it's cool. And you may have heard a dog barking a couple seconds ago. That, my friends, is because we've got these things. They've all got little animals inside of them. These are called Cuckoo clocks. Bunch of different animals. But yeah, that's those. And of course we got some regular, your standard Cuckoo clocks here. Some very intricate ones like this one. You can see the movement inside of it, which I think is pretty cool. Gotta love them. Made in Germany. They have a very large selection. Let me just like back up here so you can see all of them. There are so many. Yeah, pretty close to the most Cuckoo clocks I've ever seen in person. Probably the most Cuckoo clocks I've ever seen in person. But yeah, and if you like Cuckoo clocks, we got the world's largest Cuckoo clock up there. The world's largest because it was made in Germany. It's mechanical and it hangs on the wall. And the world's largest cuckoo clock is right here behind us. I like to do the little size for scale thing so you can actually see like how big it is. Let's check it out. It's pretty large. It was made in the 80s, specifically for this shop. This is the only one like it in the world. I think it was 1986, I think. 99% sure, but yes, it does work. No, I'm not gonna play it because I'm not allowed, probably. I don't know. I'm scared to touch it because a lot of money on that wall. But anyways, and there are plenty of other cool ones in here as well. But let's move on to some rhythm clocks because I know that's what you guys like. And I know that's what I like too. So we got the prototype of the Timecracker 2000, which ended up being the Peaceful Cosmos rhythm clock. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, sorry, I totally missed the comments. My chat was stuck. Okay. Can I see the big Felix cat clock, please? Yes. So sorry I missed your comments. I'm also going to play the Billy Joel clock after this. Let's see. Here it is. It's not Felix the cat though. It's a Kit Kat clock. Which is the world's largest. As a matter of fact, world's largest cuckoo clock, world's largest Kit Kat clock too. All in the same place. Douglasville, Georgia. Check it out. About a half hour from Atlanta. Trust me, it's worth the visit. He does work. He is electric. Hanging on a carpet wall. It seems like a fire hazard to me, but I don't know. What do I know, right? I don't know. But he's so good. But yeah. Is there a pink variation without eyelashes? I'm pretty sure they've got just about every color there is. They put out sort of like limited edition colors. Like one of these, I think it might be, let's see. This one here is Space Cherry, and it's one of the new ones. But the colors are $69.99 a piece, other than the special ones. And the black ones are $59.99. Just the plain black, that is. The lady black is $69.99. I guess. I just found that out myself, not gonna lie. But these are like very limited, and they're handmade. They have like a wrap on them, but they're kind of cool. Bengal Kitty, Merca Kitty, and the carbon fiber guy over here. But yeah, there are so many colors. But yeah, that's the little Kit Kat clock wall. They got the little history thing of it there. The idea was born in 1932, so almost 100 years old. That is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, these are some that I'm working on, checking here at the moment. But you asked for the honesty clock, and I will give you the honesty clock. Playing honesty. I do have a Phantom of the Opera clock, but Champs does not anymore. They sold it, unfortunately. They're very hard to find nowadays due to copyright issues. I'm trying to find the rectangle one above the door. You said top rectangular clock in front of the window. Oh, this one you're probably talking about, maybe. It's not for sale, unfortunately. This is from Japan, and it's pretty hard to find, and it does not work anymore, unfortunately. Let's see here. Thank you, Andy, by the way. I really appreciate that. Not you, Andy. This is a different Andy. We've also got an Andy in the shop right now. He's hanging out back there. But yeah. Out of all the clocks, do you have a favorite one? It's hard to pick favorites. It kind of changes day by day. I'll play a couple of my favorites if you're really interested. This is a current one. Let's get a better song. This one. It's a great one. This one is called Kaleidoscope by Rhythm. It's pretty hard to find, but they have quite a few at Champs, actually. I have another one that I'm testing that I just recently fixed over here. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I don't know what we're let's going, but I totally agree. Another one right here. I just posted this one the other day. These clocks go hard. Honestly, couldn't agree more. Let's see here. What state are you in? This is Georgia. Douglasville, Georgia. About a half hour from Atlanta. Champs Clock Shop. It says over there on the door. I did a really crappy job at pointing at it. There we go. Yay. But yeah. Hello, I've never seen a full view of that shop. It's so pretty. Do you have any grandmother clocks? Yes, there are quite a few. Grandfather, grandmother, if there was a grandchild, they would probably also have it. In fact, I think they did have one, but it sold. It was a table clock that was shaped like a grandfather clock. Actually, there is another one that they have here. Fun fact, I have this one at home. It's in a closet because it doesn't work anymore. But yeah. This is Champs Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. About a half hour from Atlanta. It is definitely worth the trip. Trust me. Check this one out. I love the shape of this and the aesthetic. You know, it's got the little seconds dial. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That wire-looking grandfather clock is so pretty. Do you mean this one over here that holds the wine glasses? It's pretty cool. And then we got over here this one, which is really neat too. I used to love this one whenever I was a kid. I don't know why. It's just, it's very different. It's quartz, but like the other one over there is also quartz, but Do they have cuckoo clocks? Funny you ask, because yes, they do. They're right behind me. I will play one. They do have cuckoo clocks. How long has Champs been open? 70s, 80s. Jeff Champion, the current owner, his dad founded it. It's been a family business. His dad was a fireman and really liked clocks and was repairing clocks, and eventually found his way here, which is great. But let me play a cuckoo clock. This one is cool. Oh God. Little guy drinking some bevies. Gotta love them. There's some Quartz ones too. That was a mechanical one. Speaking of Quartz ones. That did not chime the correct amount, but this is my dream place to visit. This is also one of my dream places. Why did my live just get restricted? Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Cuckoo clocks make me uncomfortable. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I also love cuckoo clocks too. This is a cool one too. It's like a modern looking one. You know, it's not quite as like intricate or whatever, but yeah. Are clocks uncomfy? They are apparently uncomfy. I don't know. Is anyone in here uncomfortable? Because if you are, I apologize. And I do not mean to offend you or make you uncomfortable or anything. I want this to be a safe place for everyone. And that's the truth. Time is a scary concept, but these clocks make time fun, in my opinion. I hate time, but I love clocks. You can quote that. I love that one too. Anniversary clocks. Yes. This is not really your standard traditional anniversary clock, but check this thing out. Is this thing not awesome? Look at all the like movement. Look at those little dudes. I bet their arms are tired. But yeah, they got some regular ones too, but a lot of like different ones. Like this is sort of a different type here, and some of the wall clocks even have similar pendulums to anniversary clocks. Let's see. This is Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia, about a half hour from Atlanta. And it's probably my favorite place on earth, but I might be biased. I have adored this place since I was like 4 or 5 years old. I'm 24, 23 now. Why was I going to say 24? I don't know. That's next February. But anyway, memory. We got it right here, actually. These will all go off in about 35 minutes or so. Once they all get up to 12, they will all go off. And it will be a lot of fun. Trust me, I promise. If you don't enjoy it, I'll give you your money back. Oh wait, you didn't give me any money, so I can't give you your money back, but yeah. I do not have any here. I don't know if there are any musical clocks with that song, unfortunately. There are many different songs that exist on these clocks, and I get a lot of comments, DMs, like from people asking me, hey, do you have any that play this song? And nowadays a lot of them just play classical because of copyright issues, and a lot of classical music is public domain, so it doesn't there's no copyright issues there, basically. But yeah, so yeah, they'll all be going off in a little bit though. Show me some of your favorite clocks. I showed a couple earlier. I like this one here a lot, and I like this one here a lot, but I did not show the one that might arguably be my favorite out of all of them, and that is this one right here. There are two colors of it, actually more, but yeah. Why are you cracking your voice? I'm not doing it intentionally. This is just my voice. I apologize, though. I mean, just look at that. Come on, tell me that is not cool. This is the chronograph, black, silver, and the other one is widget, rhythm clocks, RHYTHM. But yeah. Love them. There are some different colors too, but these are the two they have here at Champs. This was a special they ran during their chiming event that they have every year. The Saturday before we spring forward in March. And I guess the special is still going on, but that's technically too low to be advertised online, so don't tell anyone you saw it. Come to Champs, only at Champs. They have like the best prices ever. If you're familiar with my account, a lot of my clocks have come from this shop. I've been here quite a few times, especially here in the last couple of years now that I'm old enough to travel on my own. But what's up? Would you like to say hello to TikTok?
Hey, TikTok.
This is the owner. This is the big kahuna, the clock wizard himself.
I don't know about that. How's it going?
We're just showing him around.
Clock shop. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're just. I was just showing him around, showing him some of my favorite clocks in the shop.
Welcome.
But yeah, I love this one over here with the silver. You know how I like silver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got two of those.
I'd like to take one home, but I am
looks
poor.
Just like it coming in. It's got a rounded top. Be in next week.
Okay, I'd like the rounded top more.
You're not into the broken pediment, huh?
Not really. I mean, it's all right, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're all calling you Clock Wizard, Grand Clock Wizard.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see. We got. Yeah, we learn something new every day. If you run into a clock guy that says he knows everything there is to know about clocks, run very fast in the other direction, because clocks is a total learning experience all the time. And even Chevy still learns something about clocks every once in a while.
Why are you saying that like it's a surprising thing? I feel like I don't know very much. I know history. I don't know about how some of them work.
Nobody knows those rhythm clocks any better than you.
You're being called a silver fox.
Yeah, oh well, that's that I've been called worse. Or better. I don't know how you put that in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got plenty of clocks. We got big clocks, and then we got bigger clocks. And most of these are old clocks. This thing may not even chime. It's been here so long. And then we've got super rare clocks. If you like that, you might really like this.
This is Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia, by the way. About a half hour from Atlanta.
Yeah,
Would you say a half hour?
Yeah, we're 20 minutes out of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
So this is a big gazo or gazo. We've been calling it gazo for years, and somebody informed me the other day that I'm supposed to be calling it a gazo clock. This is the San Juan Bautista, which is their grandest clock. But they never offered this movement in it. This is something that Champs is putting in this clock that is completely our baby. I mean, it's actually, they only made, well, let me explain what you're looking at here. This is an ergos tubular bell movement. Typically, they're 9-tube, but when you look across through here, all right, there's 11 of them, all right, an 11 tubular bell. And when you look at the pipes and the hammers, they're not all straight across. They're staggered like this, so that there's enough room to get 11 tubes crammed in the place of 9 tubes. So this clock still, it doesn't chime Westminster or St. Michael's or Whittington like most clocks do. It plays Havinu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem. You gotta get that out there. So now that's what it does on the half hour. And then on the hour, you get the full rendition. And this is something you're only going to see here, because there's only about 4 or 5 of those ever hit the United States. And the only reason we have them is every major clock factory received one as a sample from Ergos and said, hey, you want to put this in your clock? It's a fancy Jewish tune. So it's, you know, everybody gets together and they hold hands and they do this, you know, when they're listening to this music. So it's very pleasant to listen to. It's a very happy song. So, but it's rare. You just don't see it that often. And we've installed it in 3 of these San Juan Bautistas. And there's another guy out west somewhere who has one, because I've spoke to him on the phone about it before. But that's pretty darn rare.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, this case does, and I love it's just such an unusual chime, I guess, as opposed to your standard Westminster or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just completely different. And then we just getting this one in as a consignment. This one is a 16 hammer chiming clock, which is not set up to operate, but I can let you hear what it sounds like over here. This is something I don't talk about that often, because I know one of these days somebody's going to come in here and buy it. But this is the very last Sly grandfather clock made by Sly to come off of the assembly line. And I've got pictures of Rob Sly, who was the last acting president of the Sly Clock Company. And he's standing there holding the pendulum of it. And this type of movement plays, it's like Howard Miller refers to it as a concerto clock because it has the capability of playing Westminster, Ave Maria, or Beethoven's Ninth, or Ode to Joy, whichever you prefer. And so the clock doesn't play full quarterly melodies, but it tells you what quarter it is by the amount of strikes that you get.
Okay.
So
I was gonna ask
one
that.
strike, then 2 strikes for 2 quarters after the hour. The third 3 strikes are 3 quarters after the hour. And now, when we go up to the hour, we're going to get the unique chime that it happens to be set to. That's Ave Maria. Now, if you don't like hearing chimes, you won't like a Sly clock, because a Sly clock is one of the most boisterous clocks out there, and that has to do with how well the case is made and what it's made of. If you take an average clock made by, say, an average company that might not use wood that is very resonant, they might even use MDF and then just cover it with a little veneer, and that doesn't resonate as easily and as well as real wood or plywood or grain wood. Even pianos, if you made a piano of something other than good wood, it doesn't resonate as much and doesn't have as much sound. So a lot of people today was like, well, I don't like the way that sounds. It's too loud. I won't be able to sleep. Well, you'll like some of the new grandfather clocks, because I can show you the newest one, and the only one that's currently being produced. You can barely hear the chime. It just, it's so soft. You get the fancy chime, but you don't get to hear it.
People are liking the big cuckoo clock in there too.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know why they're called grandfather clocks.
That's because back around the turn of the century, there was a gentleman, and I can't tell you his name.
Oh, that is quiet.
But he wrote a song, and it was called My Grandfather's Clock. And my grandfather's clock was too big for the shelf, so it sat 90 years on the floor. All right, that's the start of it. But traditionally, they were called hall clocks. Like they stand in the hall. And then the ones prior to that era of being called hall clocks were just called tall case clocks. And in Germany, well, a clock's not a clock, it's a Uhr, U-H-R. So it's probably a more guttural sound, like that. And a clock like this would be called a Standuhr. That's in a non-German accent, but Standuhr, S-T-A-N-D-U-H-R. And of course, if you're in India or a lot of European or Asian countries, you'll call these a watch. I mean, everything is a watch. It's either a stand watch or something. And I think Uhr actually means watch. But another thing that a lot of people don't think about, a clock, to start with, is something that just tells time. And they didn't become watches until you could actually look at it and tell what time it was, because the earliest clocks, stuff made in the 1300s, would just be a building with a bell on top, and every hour on the hour it would ring whatever the hour is, but it didn't have a face with hands and stuff like this. So, because that was a lot more gears to produce and things weren't easy to do in the 1300s. So they were just clocks. But then later on, when they actually got a face, you could look at it or watch it to see what time it is. So that's when they become watches. We'll just back up a little bit, just to hear what you can just barely hear it. It's really soft. But for somebody who's got a finicky person that don't want to hear a lot of chiming, they might like that because it's not so strong and powerful. And that's old clocks. They wanted to be heard all over the house. And depending on how they attach the back of the case, if the back of the case, if you touch it in different places and it gets louder every time you touch a different spot, well, it lets you know that they didn't glue and attach the back of the clock in a firm sort of way, which makes them really powerful sounding. But
I like the sound on that a lot, actually.
yeah, well, it's nice. If it was in your bedroom, it might be subtle. But I got them chiming in the bedroom, outside the bedroom. And it's kind of like the refrigerator or the air conditioner turning on and off. Or somebody that grows up next to a railroad track or a busy street. You don't pay much attention to that. There's champ number 2.
Champ number 2. Oh.
Oh, and the clock lovers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
By the way, this is Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. Hi. What are you doing?
Yeah, so we got grandkids who love clocks too. Do you see any clocks?
Oh, what clock?
You love clocks?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, my little clock lovers. Mm-hmm.
Take him back to the cuckoo clocks, or the coo clocks. He was obsessed with that cat clock last time.
Oh, it's a clock. It's a
What do you see up there? Okay, yeah, I can't do both.
Here, you
Go
want
ahead
to
and make it do its thing.
Oh, sweet. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
And that plays 3 or 4 different tunes.
What song was that? That was pretty.
That was, let's see, what was that?
Music,
I don't
music,
know.
music.
I'd have to think about it.
Music. Yeah.
Oh, no.
What does that say?
Music not touch.
Good. You
Papa.
can read.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Again. Papa, I'm gonna do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, that's enough.
Hey, you want to go drive your car?
Go drive the car.
Go. Come on, buddy.
Come on, Papa. Papa.
Anyway. But was there anybody else had questions about the cuckoo or?
I don't know.
Well, that's the world's largest production cuckoo clock. That one's 8 feet. I mean, the average home has got an 8-foot ceiling, and if it was sitting on the floor, the antlers would be up in the ceiling, or a long bed truck might hold that clock, but not this one. This one's getting close to 14 feet. And you'll
Made in
notice
Germany.
The bird The bird is actually the size of a genuine, real cuckoo bird. He's small, but that's what a real cuckoo bird looks like. And a lot of people expect a vulture to come out. So how many of you saw the movie The House with a Clock in Its Walls? Had Jack Black, Kate Blanchett, came out in 2018. Well, if you watch the scene where the bad wizard is trying to kill the good wizards, this is sitting in the background, in between the curtains, all of this setup right here. And you'll see these clocks here throughout the movie at different places. All the ticking sounds and chiming sounds were recorded here in the shop.
And a lot of the clocks came from the shop too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, there was a bunch of them. And then you might have seen the Magic 8 Ball. That was in the movie. And it says "say goodbye," and that's exactly what it says in the movie. Got a special one. And then this pendulum and weights down here that you see, this pendulum and these funky looking weights, they were in the clock that Kate Blanchett comes walking out of.
That's neat.
And of course, this is a mock-up pendulum. This clock would have a pendulum that weighed probably 60 pounds hanging on a stick the size of I don't know, it's about the size of the bottom of a baseball bat, but it hang all the way almost to the floor. So this is just something we put on there for movie magic.
Champs does do repairs. I don't know if they're taking any repairs in right now.
We do repairs. We don't typically repair anniversary clocks. We don't do electric clocks. We don't do self-winding clocks. But
she's talking cuckoo clocks.
Cuckoo clocks we do, if you're local. We don't allow anything to be shipped in because you can't warranty it. You can't guarantee it. And, you know, in shipping, when it shows up, if there's an adjustment that got out during shipping, and a lot of older clocks can get out of adjustment fairly easy. And therefore we don't allow, we don't take any shipped in repairs, and occasionally a rhythm clock or something like that.
Located in Douglasville, Georgia, about half hour, 20 minutes from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said you look like a movie star.
Hey, what can I say?
I think he does too. I think he should be in a movie.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a one-liner, you know what I mean? Like you should be in a movie.
Yeah, well,
with how much you love movies and all the you've already helped out with movies.
Hey, I got in
They know
there.
who you are.
I wanted to be in this movie so bad. If I could have been a pumpkin in the corner, it would have been great. And I mean, can you imagine being in Back to the Future? I mean, the movie Back to the Future, at that opening scene with all those clocks in there. And if you've ever watched like Back to the Future, that was derived from the original movie with Rod Taylor in it, which was the Time Machine. And of course that goes back all the way to, I forget the guy's name that wrote those books, but anyway, about the Time Machine itself, if you watch the original Rod Taylor movie, The Time Machine, it starts off with a wall covered in clocks too, but they're clocks from the era of the 50s. And of course Doc Brown's had some more contemporary clocks in it. But I'd love to be in that. But hey, you know, it depends on who's playing in the movie. We'll accept offers.
All right, if there are any movie producers in the chat, especially in the Atlanta area,
Yeah, looking for a clock dude or
looking for a silver fox.
an old Civil War dude, you know. You know, I could act as a dung beetle if necessary. You know, whatever's necessary.
Can we get a tour or did I miss it? No, we're still going. You didn't miss it. Don't even worry about it. We got about 10 minutes or so until all the clocks start going off. He scared the crap out of me earlier with that bell over there.
Yeah, well, just ringing the bell is one thing.
I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Yeah.
Wait,
you did
am I?
it now.
Can I turn the camera around and put it down?
It's not going to be that loud. No more than 120 decibels. Really, you just never know when it's going to hit. You know, if you could just go. £800 of bronze makes a lot of sound. I think it's got a 30-pound clanger on the bottom. Clanker, something like that. Then we got the little bells.
Bing! It made your ears ring and you're not even here. I was standing there with my ears closed and I feel like my ears are still ringing.
Yeah.
Why would a grandfather clock wait, not stay up when you wind it?
If you wind up on it and it just comes right back down like that, it could be that the ratchet is broken, or I mean, when you wind it, you hear a clock clicking. It's click, 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 and sometimes the spring that holds the part that makes it click will break, and then that just allows it to turn around and go right down backwards. Other problems are, say, the gear that it's attached to in there slipping on its shaft. I mean, that's a more rare possibility. And then some people say, well, I've got one weight that comes down faster than the others. Well, typically it's because it's not chiming. And like if you wound this weight up, or this clock up, and you had it on silent, the right and left weights don't drop. The center weight would be the only one coming down, and it would come down appearingly much faster than the others. And if it's in night off mode, that's sort of evident. But in most cases, if you attempt to wind up a clock, you get the weight up towards the top, and then it comes right back down, the ratchet's broke. For the spring.
I see. They said thank you so much. I remember finding this place on a video back in 2012, and since then I've always wanted to come visit.
Yeah, well, we're here. It just, I mean, if you're going near Atlanta, I mean, even the guy that's the worshipful master of the Horological Institute has been here from London, and they made a special layover. They come to Atlanta. We're 20 minutes from the airport, 20 minutes from Atlanta. If you're going around Atlanta, we're on the west side perimeter. We've had some customers just flew in. I mean, Chevy just came here for the first time because he could have went to Disney or go to Champ's Clock, and he chose Champ's Clock. Yeah, but I appreciate that. There's a lot of folks out there trying to make it here, and hopefully they do make it sometime in their life. And I've got those bucket lists too. But
These are for sale. This is Champ's Clock Shop. Many of these, basically all of them, are for sale.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you for the rose, Mr. Dale Zero. We got about, let's see, probably 7 minutes till they all go off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that. And of course we got cuckoos. We usually keep about 60. There's no sense duplicating models. I mean, there's about 10 different models of this same clock. I mean, this is the starter clock, and then there's one that has flowers on it, and then there's one that's white, and then there's one that's like the white version over here.
I like the white
No,
one.
I do too. I do too. And then you've got the battery-powered version that's got weights that weigh nothing, and but it looks good. And some people aren't in a position to where they can wind their clock every day, and yet they want the clock to always be doing its thing. Well, quartz clock comes in handy for that, and we do have a big fancy quartz clock like this one. I actually was buying this for my grandson who was earlier in the film, and I got to thinking about a ball flying across the room and hitting a $800 clock, you know. And
Chevy,
but they sound really good.
What?
guess what?
What?
I could just win in our car. Let me show you. Come on, Chevy.
Hold on. He's
Wait.
doing his video.
Hey, if you guys wait a couple minutes, all the clocks are gonna chime.
Good.
Riker winning the Luke Star Rocker car.
Awesome.
You got your hands full, don't you?
I know.
Riker. Riker, come here.
Riker? You got the scooter back
Riker.
there too.
Riker, go see Chevy.
What's scooter
See
bus?
Chevy.
Come here.
What's scooter bus?
This
So,
way. Yeah, he'll want to go ahead and touch all the buttons.
Oh,
Around
no.
that glass right there. Hey, Katie,
Oh.
don't play around that glass.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right. All right.
come
I got
on,
it, sweetie.
Chevy. Come on, everybody. Let's show.
Chevy's live
Press the button.
on YouTube.
Do you want to say hi?
You want my-
There's 82 people in here.
Say hi,
Really?
82 people.
Yeah.
And you will get shy
You could be
all of a
famous.
sudden. Yeah. And yeah. Now you got dirty lens.
You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi.
I.
Do you like clocks?
What?
All right, kid.
Whoa.
You like
Easy.
clocks?
I know.
Let's go.
Let's help in the car. No, help me.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I know my baby.
Where is it?
I know.
Oh boy.
There are Kit Kat clocks here. In fact, I will show you the Kit Kat clocks right now. I think that is where Riker's going. Perhaps.
Let me show you.
Oh,
This
Katie,
way.
wait. He's showing something.
give me a couple minutes and I'll come out.
No, come on, it will be
He'll
quick.
be out there. He'll be out in a minute.
I'll be out in a minute. Oh boy, I don't know how he does it. Here are all the Kit Kat clocks, including the world's largest Kit Kat clock in the center of everything.
Yeah, it's magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's magic.
You got some that got eyelashes and pearls, some that are just normal. Those are the ladies.
You can get pink ones with bow ties or lashes and pearls.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
This is a shrine. This is this guy and all of his kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The big kitty and his children.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as that clock over there goes off, you know that they're all about to start. The worst sounding clock in the shop, probably.
If you've ever heard our video on YouTube, the chimes of 1,000 clocks, that clock takes off and starts it out every time. Why is it that one that does it every
I don't
time?
know. And I just noticed that myself
Which one
too.
Is that? Is that this?
The tulip.
This one? Okay.
The little
gosh.
tulips. It's a pretty clock, but
It is.
good
You
lord.
got a volume control? Yeah. Look at this, how pretty that is. It's
Yeah, I
pretty,
love
but
the the tulips, not the
Mhm.
roses.
Yeah.
If you turn the volume down, the music turns off completely. There's no off switch, but if you turn it down, then it stops completely. That's how I have mine set at home whenever I put batteries in it.
Just wide open.
Yeah. Because I hate that. I hate that sound.
Yeah.
Worst sounding rhythm clock of all
Well,
time.
it's at 1 o'clock too. It's
Huh. Anyway,
Okay.
we are about to start here. Thank you, DS Photo. Welcome back.
Thanks everybody for watching. I've got other things I got to do, but we appreciate you. Come see us.
He's got to go hang with the grandkids, and I will be doing the same in a minute. Honesty clock. One back there too. Yeah. That was the hour. And that's how it is pretty much every hour here. There is a hornet over there, or a yellow jacket, or whatever that is. Can y'all see that? I'm awfully brave standing right here right now. Oh my god, that thing is big. That is huge. I don't like that. Oh my lord. He likes the clock. Hey buddy, we're closed. We closed at 5. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. We have detected inactivity during your live. How am I inactive right now? Why is TikTok like this? He's just chilling up there still. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom out, but it won't let me. It's like loading this verification thing, so. And I don't want to X out of it. No internet connection. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Thanks, TikTok. TikTok loves me for some reason. Juicy Kirby Legs knows. But yeah, that was horrible. The real reason why the live got restricted. True. I think they unrestricted it. I don't know. Let's come out here real quick because we can hear the tower clock. Oh, I just missed it. Dang it, dude. But yeah, we got the tower clock out here too. If you enjoyed the stream today, be sure check out my YouTube channel, Timeless Moments. This whole entire live stream will be uploaded there. And I've also uploaded previous streams there as well. So check them out. And and there they go. But yeah.
Wait, I need to talk to Dad! Dad, don't drive back there!
Oh my god. Anyways. Yeah, I'm done though. I'm finishing up right now. I'll be back. What? I'll be right back, Riker. Pop up? Yeah, he's on the bike. I'll be right back. Andy back there. Anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in. Check out the YouTube afterwards for the full re-upload of this stream and many other streams from this shop. I just did a YouTube stream from the shop today as well, so that is uploaded on there. And I upload other videos of individual clocks, but if you didn't know, this is Champ's Clock Shop, Douglasville, Georgia, 20 minutes, half hour from Atlanta. Champ's Clock Shop, Douglasville, Georgia. Check it out, champsclock.com, Champ's Clock Shop on Facebook. This is me, your boy, Timeless Moments, and I'm signing off. Thank you all for watching. As always, I love y'all, and I'm very happy to be able to do this. So yeah, thank you, love you, and he's not phased. He wants it. What?
Katie, you got the clock? Wait.
All right.
Katie.